All right, y'all, we got another beautiful and iconic car. 1965 Ford Mustang convertible. So stay tuned, tell you all the goodies that she's got, take you on the test drive, put her on the rack, take you all around her. All right, y'all, so let's get into it. I'm gonna show you the plaque that the car comes with, just so that you kind of have a good idea of everything that's been done to it. Like I said, it's a 65, basically a resto mod. It's got the original 289 that's been gone through. It's been refinished in a Le Mans blue. It's got a white interior, and of course, from there you can kind of see everything. It's got a Ford 9-inch. The frame's it's got a custom frame. The roll bar has been taken out of it. It's got a vintage air, and it's also got coilovers and wheelwood brakes all the way around. So let's go ahead, come around. Like I said, this color, this Le Mans blue is beautiful. Probably say the paint is probably about a 9.5, honestly. Give you a good look at those wheel woods. It's on 17-inch American racing wheels. Windshield is in great condition, no cracks or anything to point out there. Rolling down the side, no dents or paint scratches or anything that I need to point out. Rear, same set of tires, same wheels, 17-inch American racing. Looking down the side, she appears to be pretty straight. Again, I'm not seeing any dents or waves or anything. All the trim is intact around the convertible top. I'll put the top up too. I know I kind of been forgetting to do that. It's a white top in perfect condition, but I'll let it up so you guys can see that. The rear is in great condition. Nothing to talk about on the bumper. No cracks, no rust, no pitting. Looking down the driver's side, again, she's basically flawless. Paint is beautiful and no deep dents. No dents, no scratches, anything to write home about. Looking at the front, hood is solid. No dents, no rock chips or anything. All the lettering is in place. Chrome is good on the bumpers, and as far as the trim itself, let me go ahead and pop the hood while I'm here. So as you can see underneath, they did a great job painting, got everything in there. Under the hood is good as well. We got power brakes. Again, it's got that 289. We got AC, and we got power steering as well. So relatively clean underneath, well taken care of. Let me grab the keys so I can pop the trunk. Trunk is clean. It does have a car cover that comes with it if you're, if you decide to use it. And then of course, got the convertible top cover as well. The carpet is glued down, so I'm not gonna pull it, but you'll see once we get underneath the car. Car is immaculate. There's no signs of rust or anything underneath, so we're worried about that. There we go. The inside, like I said, it's been redone. It's supposed to be white, but it kind of looks a little off-white to me. I know it might look yellow on camera, but it's just a little bit off-white, honestly. But they did a really good job keeping it OG with the horses in the seat. But like I said, super clean, no rips, no tears or anything like that. And the carpet is new. It's that blue carpet, so solid there. It's gonna be a little bit hard to see, but when you open the doors, you can see it has like a blue afterglow underneath. So nice little added feature. Windows are manual. Door panels are solid. Nothing to write home about there. No rips, no tears. No rust underneath. And door seals are solid. Driver's side seat. No rips or tears or stains. She's in good condition. And the dash has been finished as well. And no cracks, discoloration. We got a retro sound radio. And we'll check all the gauges and everything when we go on the test drive. Mileage reads 19,299. Center console, pretty solid as well. Let me go around to the other side, and then I'll let the top up just so you guys can see it. Passenger seat, no issues, no rips, no stains. Seat belts intact on both sides, and again, blue carpet. Door seal solid, and again, paint and everything is good. Passenger door panel, and the jams and everything. So let me go ahead, start her up, and let this top up. I guess I need to be on the other side. A little cold start, you know how it is with the carbs. There we go. I'm not gonna lock the top down because I'm gonna just let it back for the test drive anyway. But just so you can see, like I said, the top is in excellent condition. You can tell it's a newer top because the plastic has no type of discoloration or anything. So again, like I said, top is in excellent condition. So stay tuned, take her on the test drive. We'll get started in the 65 Mustang. That's a cold start. As you can hear, she sounds beautiful. Let's go ahead and check everything out. Got a right turn signal, but no left turn signal. No horn. Wipers work. Headlights work, I know they do. Not sure if the fuel gauge is reading accurate. Mileage reads 19,297. We'll see if the temperature gauge comes up while we're driving. And let's see. The radio is on, but I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea. It's not changing. It's just set on AM, so. It's a retro sound. Let me, yeah, it's working because I can hear the there we go. So yeah, we're on. So radio works. Let me turn that down. So retro sound radio, let's see. Heat is definitely working. All right, and the top does work. Let me go ahead. Top is in good. It's a brand new top. It's white. We'll show it at some point in time. It's actually a decent day. It's like 55 now, so I'm gonna just enjoy this with the top down for a second. Windows are manual, so no issues there, of course. This little 289's got decent power, of course, because the car is so light. And then with the amount of stuff that's been done that I already reviewed earlier, you know, she's definitely like a little, somewhat of a track car, honestly. It's been set up for that with the coilovers and everything. If you've ever driven one of these Mustangs, you know, the ride can be a little, somewhat stiff. Myself, I've never really been a fan of them just because of how small they are, and I feel like they get all over the road, but they are iconic and they do look super cool as well. Power wise, as you can hear, she's definitely got power. Speedometer got up to about 45, so it seems to be accurate. It's got wheelwood brakes, which were working good. I'll get on them a little bit tougher at the stop sign. Brakes are super solid. The coilovers are obviously again adjusted for sportiness, so it is a little bit stiff, honestly. So if it seems like I'm kind of bouncing up and down a little bit, it's not because the suspension is bad, it's just because it's super tight. So let me see. Steering wheel is cocked a little bit off. It needs to be clocked better, but hands off the wheel, she's tracking straight. And again, she's fairly tight. So that's about all the leeway we got before she gets to turning. I'm pretty sure the temperature gauge is not working because it hasn't come up yet. I know it would move just a little bit. So as you can see, I got on it a little bit on that corner and she started getting a little bit loose. So like I said, she's got power, and these wheels you'll see on the rack, I don't know, I think they're like 305s, might be even like 295, so we'll see. But she's got some fat tires on her as well. So this is our little dip that's you know, a little bit deep. And did good, not bad at all. But again, you know, with stock, almost a stock size tire, you don't expect it to be too rough. Again, with the convertible down, she definitely sounds good. So I'm gonna take it back, put her on the rack so you guys can just see everything that's been done underneath it, so you can see how clean it is, and then we'll go from there. So stay tuned. I've got the 65 up on the rack. As you can tell, this thing is super clean underneath. Bumper is in great condition, as well as the paint underneath. It does have a custom exhaust, so we'll follow that all the way up. Gas tank is super solid, as well as the frame itself. Obviously we got coilovers, and we got a 9-inch rear end, and we got those disc brakes, those wheel woods as well. Moving further up, like I said, custom exhaust, floors super clean, frame solid. There's no patchwork here, no rust, no soft spots anywhere to talk about. And then of course we got tubular trailing arms, both sides, upper and lower. And keep moving towards the front. Again, you can see floors and everything super solid. Just came off the test drive, and we have no leaks, transmission or oil. Coming up towards the front, again we got those wheel woods, tubulars up in the front, and we got coilovers as well. No signs of any leaks from anything, from the AC, from the oil, the radiator. Everything's super clean underneath and put together. Looking at the front of the car, front bumper is in excellent shape as well. The chrome is all intact, and the paint is flawless up here. Coming down the passenger side, as you can see, like I said, everything's clean in the wheel wells. We got 17-inch American Racing wheels. Like I said, you can see the wheel woods. Tires are in great condition, and these are 225s in the front. Keep rolling down. Again, frame and paint, nothing to point out here at all. Wheel woods in the back, and what am I doing? 275s in the rear, so not as big as I thought they were when I was driving, but you can clearly tell they're wider. Coming along to the driver's side, more of the same. None of the wheels have any curb rash on them. Tires are in great shape, and again, underneath the car, it's basically flawless all the way around. Alright, so if you're interested in this 65 Mustang, make sure you give us a call, 256-801-4409. Check us out on Instagram and the website at Rolling Museums. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe below. Appreciate you watching.